Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Off the Hook Outdoors. I am Ted, your host. Today's video is a spur of the moment video. I just got home from work about 5 hours ago, and I am jumping up in the stand this morning. This is the first morning hunt on my property, or my stand by my house. First time I'm hunting it all year, and it's a morning. We've had some bad weather Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today it's a little breezy, about 7 mile an hour west wind. So I'm going to go into my stand for the first time and see what happens today. Now, I didn't bring all my camera equipment. I got one camera with me and my bow, or my crossbow, my bag, and something to drink, and I'm jumping in for a couple hours because I have a dentist appointment today. So I'm trying to get all this done, but I needed to get out in the woods this morning after this weather and see what happens, because yesterday at my work, I watched a buck chase a doe around, and it was a good sized buck. It wasn't like a small 2.5-year-old or whatever. It was at least a 3.5 or 4.5-year-old buck, and it was a Big 10, and it was chasing a doe. Now, it wasn't like intensely, but it was still chasing him. So, all right, guys, we are here, and we are going to jump up in the woods. So I'll see you up in the stand. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, good morning, guys. I got to my stand. The temperature is 43 degrees. It's right around 7:15. Skies are cloudy. The wind is supposed to be 7 miles an hour, west-southwest. But they're wrong. It's not 7 miles an hour. My tree is rocking right now. The barometric pressure is rising at 29.92. So that's a good thing. I'm hoping the wind settle down here in the next hour. This is the first time in my stand by my house. First time hunting it all year. My pictures have been about 8 or 8:30 on my scrape over here to my left. So this morning I'm going to have to keep my head on a swivel because it is windy. We're going to hunt till about 10 o'clock today, depending on what happens. So, I just hope this wind dies down. But last night, excuse me, you can get away with a little more when it's windy. Last night, there was about a 3.5 or 4.5-year-old buck running around chasing the does. I was watching it. That little video that you saw right before this. He was a nice buck for sure, and he was pushing. So it's getting to be that time. It's October 23rd, and it's time to be in a tree. All right, guys, we'll see what unfolds today. soon as the wind dies down, I'm gonna grunt and rattle. I've had really good success with rattling in this area. I shot 2 bucks from rattling. So we're gonna give it a little bit, and then we're gonna start rattling whenever I can, whenever I feel that it's good to the sound will travel. Because right now it's pretty windy. So we'll see if we can't get something moving. Alright, we'll be back. Alright guys, well that was a short sit. It's about 9:15. I got down, it was real windy. I didn't see anything. I walked over to my scrape and I cleaned it up a bit. I didn't pull my camera card. I'm going to let it go for a while. I may be going to sit in my stand on the new property tomorrow morning. Or I might be back here. But this morning, the conditions, I looked at the weather. It said 7 miles an hour. Got up there and it was 70 miles an hour. It was just real bad with the wind and everything. It was deer weren't moving. They're already back in their beds. So I just got down. There's no reason to just stay up there and blow my scent around. So I got down. I'll go home, get something to eat, and get ready for the dentist. So we'll see you on the next hunt. Good morning, everybody. Ted from OFFTHEHOOK Outdoors here. And we are heading down to the stand by the house. It is October 24th. It's about 10 after 6 right now. But conditions today, as opposed to yesterday, are totally different. We got moderately clear skies. It is 38 degrees right now. The wind is southwest at 4 miles an hour. And the barometric pressure is 30.19, and it is rising. And they say the magic number is 30.2. So we're very close. Total different conditions today. Once again, guys, I'm going down for a couple hours. I brought one camera with me, so bear with me. I'm not going to have multiple angles or anything like that. Basically, you're going to see the deer in its natural habitat, and then hopefully you'll see a shot. So, but yeah, I'm not shooting nothing. Like, it has to be something big. Even though this year I really haven't had a big one in front of me besides that 8-point at the new property. And that was when I was hanging the stand. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get down there, get in. It's way quieter. So I got to be quiet going in. It's calm. And, you know, like 4 and 5 mile an hour winds are pretty calm. So I'm just going to take my time, get up the hill, and settle in my stand. And we will see what happens, guys. So stay tuned. And hope you enjoy this. Guys, well, I got in my stand about 6:30, and about 6:45, I had a buck walk right past me down to the edge of the hill, and I know it was a buck because I seen his rack on the edge of the hill. He was skylined as he walked down the hill. I don't know if it was a shooter or not. A little breezy now. It's about 7:15. I'm expected to see deer for sure. Well, I'm hoping. But the temperature is 38 degrees. The wind is a southwest wind. The barometric pressure is rising. It's 30.19 and like 30.2 and above is like the magic number. I keep watching my scrape line down here. But yeah, I heard something in front of me where they usually are. There's a funnel right here. And that's exactly what a big buck would do. He looked like he had a decent rack, but I only seen one side. And he walked down past this oak tree and went to the edge of the hill. And I seen him walk down the hill. I actually grunted to him. And I don't recommend you grunt when it's dark out. I've had too many times where I grunted or rattled. And the deer came in and I couldn't shoot him. I just grunted and rattled right before I got on. We'll see what happens. It's getting a little more breezy, but the wind is about 5 miles an hour. With the gusts are 10. So we're gonna sit here for a while. We're in like that gray light stage right now, a little past the gray light stage, but I wish I could have got eyes on him closer. But he might still come back. Because when I grunted, he stopped and made a right. He was going over the hill. And when I grunted, he probably made a right and went behind me. Probably to try to catch the wind. All right, we're gonna sit tight and see what happens. Pretty cool. Just had that 6-point come by. He's right here. He snuck up on me. But that wasn't the buck that came past before. Alright, we'll see what happens. That's a good sign. guys. All hell just broke loose. That was crazy. I had 3 doe come running right at me from my left. 2 bucks were chasing. It was that 1 4 or 6 point that I saw earlier. There was a wider one, but they were both small. I'm gonna say 8 point on that one was behind them. But they come crashing through getting chased. And the buck was grunting. The bigger one of the 2 was grunting like a pig running down. They went behind me. They made a complete circle. And then the 3 doe came back. But I didn't see the bucks. It's about 9 o'clock. And doe went behind me and into the thicket, so we'll probably sit till about 10 o'clock. Alright, we'll see what else happens. Good hunt this morning, though. Kinda knew there would be some deer movement today after yesterday, all that wind. Alright, we'll be back. Alright guys, that's it for our hunt. Had some pretty good action today. And that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following along for the rest of the season. I'm going to go back to the house and do a live and break down this hunt this morning. So that's it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Please hit that like button. Make sure your notifications are turned to all so you can be notified when we upload new videos and do giveaways. And like I always say, guys, take a kid hunting or fishing. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see you.